What's going on, everybody? We are opening up a box of Ultimate Squad today, right before release. This set has a lot of mixed emotions for a lot of people. It's okay. The cards inside are, I think the artwork is really sweet looking. However, the archetypes and the overall box itself, there are cards to be desired, just like in every set, and then cards that just people really don't care about. Just being honest. So if you are opening up a box, the best thing to do is just kind of like appreciate the artwork. A lot of the cards do look really sweet. The SPRs, they did a wonderful job on a lot of the SPRs, and that's kind of the collector side of Dragon Ball that makes this game super awesome, because not only can you collect your favorite characters, but you can get like some really awesome artwork for it. We got Vegeta, Piccolo, Cooler, Rildo, Red Ribbon Army Commander, I don't remember his name, and Toa. Toa with some crazy hair going on. We don't typically see her like that. Every box of this set comes with a box topper. Ours for this is Piccolo, fused with Kami. This is a pretty good card for the new Piccolo stuff in the set. And they definitely brought about some fan favorite archetypes. We haven't had anything Piccolo related in quite a long time. People were definitely talking about like GT stuff. When was GT stuff going to be printed? And they went ahead and made a whole archetype with GT, utilizing our unisons. So we've got Rildo, Ribbit at the beginning, goes with General Rildo from the GT series. Red is going to be all GT related. Blue deals with Android stuff. Black is all our Demon Race stuff, always has been. Yellow and green are going to be a mix of Piccolo and Cooler stuff, like those. And I'm pretty sure that sums it up. Meta Cooler in green, and then Planet M2 in red. Our first foil is Trunks. This will go with our yellow. I forgot to talk about the yellow Goku stuff. Yellow and green have heavy unison archetype cards. We have Super Saiyan Son Goku Final Sacrifice in the first pack. So this is referring back to the Cell games when Goku teleports Cell off of the planet as he's about to blow up. This is the first time I've actually looked at this card in person. Cell is literally the entire card. He's so fat. That's pretty cool. Will that card be playable? I don't know. The card artwork is actually really cool, but the card itself is it's usable. Okay, I'll leave it at that. A lot of these cards are usable in their given archetypes, but may not be fantastic for the overall meta. There are just a few decks that come out of this that can be very heavy archetype specific, as well as I'm really excited for a lot of people to kind of break the meta with maybe some old format or old card support. Another SR, Demon God Toa, Furious Onslaught with her ginormous hair. So that's two SRs already. We're three packs in. Quite a few really cool looking cards per box. Some of the foils look amazing. As far as all of the commons, uncommons, we have multiplication coolers are reprinted as yellow, red, and green in this set, which is pretty cool. Because they did double Piccolo. Alright, they did bring back support for Meta Cooler, and so they wanted to reprint the infinite multiplication coolers, since they haven't been made since set 2, and they were an uncommon in that set, meaning that they were actually pretty hard to get. But then the price skyrocketed, of course, because they printed support for it, and then they announced the reprint of the card with a different artwork. And I don't know if that made people mad or happy, because anyone who didn't have it already then gained access to the card, while everyone who had it, they could have cashed out early and sold all their coolers if they didn't actually intend to play it. So here's the green one. They do have all different artworks too, the green, the red, and the yellow. We have Trunks from the future. He is indeed from the future. And behind Trunks, we have Super Saiyan 2 Kefla Super Fusion SPR. So this is a super combo. There are rare super combos in this set that they reprinted as SPRs as well. so you can bling out your deck with this really shiny foil. It's like really heavy foiling on this Kefla. But if you like Kefla, it's definitely a cool card to pick up for your collection. Is it a super playable super combo? Not really. Here's a Cell super combo. He's just kind of there. He's holding up a bomb, Spirit Bomb or something. General Rildo leader. Yamcha Z Fighter, giving Yamcha the Super Saiyan treatment that he never got because he's not Saiyan. Very cool. Just sifting through, we got the Red Ribbon archetype, Red Ribbon Assemble, and the GT stuff is supposed to be all about being on planet M2 and fighting against Rildo. And Commander Red Rare, that's his name, Commander Red. This dude is super important in the Red Ribbon archetype, as you need him on the board to be removed by your skill in order to awaken early. And that's definitely really big and important. So we have our Piccolo fusing with Nail. Very, very shiny. You can see all my lights in the background. Very cool card. And Shroom. Very muscular, skinny Shroom. I think my favorite reverse foil that I've seen, because the reverse foils definitely make the cards pop a little bit more, as you saw with the 13 earlier. My favorite reverse foil is going to be the Dende, so I do hope I pull one so I can show it to you guys. The Dende looks so cool. Trunks, Battle on Planet M2. And the light makes, oh, right there, yeah. His knees really make an impact. And Red Ribbon Colossal Power. The boss monster for the Red Ribbon Army. Of course, it has to be a machine built by Commander Red. Look at that. So that's the Dende. That's the normal artwork for the Dende. I do hope to see the foil. Then we have the red cooler and the green cooler right next to each other. So that's kind of cool. Whichever you like better for your deck. Oh, and there's the yellow. Literally all three in one pack. That's actually sick. Really, really like the reverse foils. And then Golden Frieza Newfound Might. So it's definitely a card I wanted to pull because I want to play cooler. But man, this card looks sweet in person. The gold tint with the black artwork lines. Really, really cool looking card. That should have been the card that they gave the SPR to, but they gave it to the Unison Frieza instead. That's also in the set, which hopefully we pull that as well. Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, Super Fusion, and another Piccolo Ray to fuse. That Frieza is just an SR, but it's going to be extremely playable in green decks moving forward. Card has a whole lot of potential. It's Unison you can play on your opponent's turn and wipe their board. Not ignoring barrier, but sometimes that doesn't really matter, depending on when you play the card. And what your opponent's got on board, yeah. It could matter, I guess, but a lot of archetypes don't rely on barrier. So we have Further Evolution with Mira. Card's really cool looking. And then Hyper Meta Rildo. That's our rare. Piccolo, brand new Piccolo leader. Supreme Power. On the front, you can see what the front looks like. Piccolo just chilling, throwing off his training gear. He's getting ready to fight. Cooler. Results of research cell. A skillless cooler. Very dark foiling. And Metacooler Core. For all of you Metacooler fans out there, that is the new boss monster for Metacooler. They kind of said, out with the old 7-drop. It's not good enough anymore. So we're going to give you this one that lets you play a whole bunch of skillless coolers out. And then have enough to go straight into Cell Xeno on your turn 5, which is really good. But the deck can be really oppressive if your opponent can't continuously take care of the 15k coolers. Cell the Awakened. A reverse holo of the Super Combo. And Super Saiyan Gohan. Furious Training. Also chucking off his weighted clothes. Getting ready to jump into the fight. Looks like we got something shiny back there. I think the count is 7 or 8 SRs per box, counting the SPRs. Rildo, not shiny. That's okay. Soaring through space. So we've only hit 4 and 1 SPR. So we should still have 3 more hits, with 1 being an SPR. 17 and 18. All the Android stuff is going to be pretty impactful with the new Gamma leaders. Then we have Major, however you say that, Metallitron, Red Ribbon Officer, and Frieza Galactic Dynasty. So we pulled both Frieza SRs. So you can look, you got Frieza going in his normal form, his full power, 100%, whatever, to Golden Frieza, turning his back because you're no longer worthy. The problem I don't like about the Golden Frieza is his face. That evil, menacing look, but like, I don't think he actually has that same kind of emotion in the show. That glare. He's always just kind of mad at Goku and Vegeta, or one of his lackeys. So it's my only issue with that artwork. I think it does look really, really cool, but the facial structure is just a little off for me. Android 14 and 15 making a comeback with all the red ribbon stuff, and Piccolo Z Fighter to go with our new Goku Z Warrior Unison base deck. We haven't pulled any of the cooler Unisons yet that are really important for that deck as well. A foil Rildo leader, Dr. Mew, and Hyper Meta Rildo, rulers of M2. Very cool foil, and the lightning is always really nice around the awakened symbol. And behind that, Android 13. And on the front side, look at that, Dr. Mew not really caring for Rildo. Those two never really worked together in the show. Rildo was just kind of off on his own, and Mew was in his laboratory. They never really interacted, I don't think. I'll have to go back and watch the show. GT was a trip, for sure. Red Ribbon Robot. Come on, that's fine. They're just shooting a big missile. And on the front, we have Commander Red and his lackey, who doesn't actually have a card, but is on the side of the box. You can see it. I don't remember his name, but he's very stern looking. I'm a little upset he doesn't have a card. That would have been pretty cool. Looks like we have a blue SR behind this Sacrificial Strike. That's Android 8 jumping into the robot, the Red Ribbon Robot for Goku. Cooler Sibling Cruelty is our SPR. This card is really, really good. Again, with the slight facial features, the little smirk he's got. But it's like he's powering up. He's going Super Saiyan Blue. But it's cooler, so obviously he's not. It's a sweet looking card. So we should have one more SR. We got 3 packs left. Spaceship, Vessel of Hope. One of the most important cards of the GT archetype is the Unison that all of the leader effects revolve around, and all the other card effects. What else we got here? Colonel Violet, the vanilla 10K for Red Ribbon, and that Super Saiyan Vegeta Z Fighter. So the Z Fighters do get SRs. There's a Vegeta and a Gohan, Super Saiyan Gohan. They're both pretty cool. The Gohan has an SPR. He's the picture on the top of the box. But they're all firing like energy blasts in one direction or the other. I wonder if that's supposed to be a thing. But I don't think there was ever a point in the show when they all did that. It's a little weird. This is a new cooler leader for green. We didn't pull a single rare green Unison for that deck yet, so that's kind of bad. That means it might be a little hard to pull. Foil, Metacooler, and Pan. And our last pack, not expecting anything crazy, because we have all of our SRs and SPRs that we are supposed to get. Looks like we have a foil leader, so that's pretty cool. It's Yamcha. Never mind. It's our actual Super Saiyan Yamcha. That's pretty cool. And behind that, Nez. All right, so that's one of the cooler Armored Squadron rares. But so overall, if you like cooler stuff, you got one of the Unisons and to the SRs and SPRs. So that's pretty impactful. This is only an SR copy, so you can get SPRs of these, but these are going to be a little harder to pull, especially if you just want to play set. So you'll probably have a mix at the start. Then we have our Super Combo, SPR, the Toa, and the Goku. All pretty cool looking cards. I still can't kind of get over how fat Cell is. It's like there's almost no foil over top of him because all the foil is at the top. But yeah, so this set's pretty cool. Like the artwork is really, really clean. The foiling, like on the SPRs, you see the cooler and the Kefla. It's really thick. If you liked set 10 Unison Warrior, it's that kind of SPR foiling texture where it's like really, really heavy on the card. But yeah, if you like the artwork, if you want to play some of these cards, depending on how much product people open is going to determine kind of overall card prices. If no one's opening the product, then we're not going to be getting a lot of cards in the into circulation. And that's going to make it really hard to figure out kind of what the top tier decks are. But I'm sure once people start playing, like if Cooler does really well, these cards are going to spike up in price. If Cooler doesn't do well, then like these freezes aren't going to be well. This one will be more playable in other green decks, but like this Galactic Dynasty might not be worth anything. Might only be a couple dollars. Who knows? But that's the chance you take when you're opening DBS product. Everyone's looking for the secret rares. If you find one, good luck. But yeah, good luck on your pre-release weekend, everybody. And hopefully you pull the cards you want to pull to build the deck you want to build. Very, very variety based. But yeah, good luck. Have a good one.